Dom.
I'm flattered. I'm really, really flattered.
Smoke out.
Amigos de Render, nos encontramos nada más y nada menos que con Cliff Bleszinski. Cliff, Gears of War 3, your baby is now due date, September 20th. How do you feel about it?
I feel good. For a second there, I thought you were going to say your baby's ugly. I would have been like, what?
No, your baby's due.
Baby is due. It's been a long time. We've been talking about it for a while. Finally, we have a date for the game to come out, and we're looking at a rough time frame of mid-April for the beta.
Okay, lots of info about the multiplayer beta, lots of info about what's new in Gears of War 3, but what's your favorite part? Because nobody asked what's their favorite part.
I mean, for the beta and the multiplayer, Team Deathmatch is one of those things that's existed in all other games. We put it in Unreal Tournament for years, right? But it feels new and fresh, I believe, in Gears 3 because it's kind of a hybrid of a last man standing game type. And when you put it in third person and cover based and team based and the way the maps pan out, their size and everything, it feels fresh and new. And we've had matches at Epic where everybody's just screaming and shouting because it's so much fun.
Por el otro lado, una de las partes más importantes de Gears of War 3 es la parte de comunidad. Ahorita el beta está abierto, eso quiere decir que tenemos los 6 mapas disponibles para probarlos, saber cuáles son los mejores. Hay 6 mapas disponibles, de los cuales van a estar 2 únicamente en el beta multijugador. Y lo más importante es que gracias a la comunidad de Gears of War, si te metes a facebook.com/Gears of War, vas a poder votar por los mejores mapas, y esos son aquellos que van a estar en el beta, que estará disponible en pocos meses. And what about the new community aspect of things? You have to play the beta to unlock things. Then you have the Facebook thing to vote for the new maps, and you have the whole new, well, I can say, vibe in multiplayer.
Well, the community is the key to everything. One of the keys to being a success, especially in 2011 and beyond, is to engage the fans, keep them happy, keep them coming back for more. And it's also like get new fans, right? I mean, we look at Gears of War 3 and where shooters are going, and you want to be more accessible up front. We also want to be deeper on the tail end of things. So the only way you can get Thrashball Coal is by getting in the beta and by playing it to a certain point. The only way you can get the unlockable gold retro Lancer is by getting to a certain level in the beta. And those are keys, and these are the ways that we keep players, and we keep them playing our game for months on end.
Una de las cosas más importantes del beta es que en verdad, si son fanáticos de Gears of War 3, lo tienen que jugar. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando salga el 20 de septiembre este juego, si ustedes juegan el beta, van a poder desbloquear cosas exclusivas que no van a incluir en la versión retail, es decir, en la que ustedes compran no van a poder incluir nada. Para obtener estas cosas van a tener que jugar el beta y por mucho tiempo. Es decir, si ustedes les conté del Retro Lancer, como con bayoneta, lo que tienen que hacer es jugar aproximadamente 90 juegos, y después de que jugaron esos 90 juegos, se desbloquea este Lancer dorado. Ya que tienen ese Lancer desbloqueado, para quedárselo, tienen que matar 100 veces o a 100 enemigos, y ya por fin van a poder tener este Lancer dorado, lo cual es la única manera de desbloquear este Lancer dorado. No va a haber códigos, no va a haber promociones con retail, no va a haber absolutamente nada. Simplemente para desbloquearlo van a tener que jugar. When you have like sequels in games, you have eventually new weapons, new enemies, but with Gears of War 3, the new weapons have like this retro feel with the Son of Shotgun and the Retro Lancer. Why did that take?
Well, I think it's kind of funny when you look at the Gears universe, because the characters of Gears, Marcus and Delta Squad and all the Gears, they had been fighting long before the Locust came along. So there's a whole rich history there of like what the weapons were. I mean, in the books we have the UIR, which is the other human enemies they were fighting. So there's a large world there, which I think is the key to making a successful property in the world these days. So, I mean, you could mine that for who knows how much longer in the future as far as, hey, oh wait, there's a weapon that was around that we didn't know. I mean, we could do anything with it. I think the sawed-off is one of the examples of a very brutal weapon that you really have to get up on somebody, but if you do, the juice is worth the squeeze, so to say.
Y hablando de las armas, también en cada match de multijugador, ustedes van a poder cambiar su loadout de armas. Es decir, pueden escoger la escopeta recortada y el Lancer retro, o el Lancer normal y la escopeta normal, y cada vez que mueren, ya el menú, o van a respawnear o van a resucitar, pueden cambiar en el loadout el modo del arma. Es decir, qué armas van a tener al inicio de cada partida. Y una de las cosas también más interesantes es cosas que se le agregan pequeños detalles, pero que hacen la experiencia de multijugador mucho mejor. ¿Cuáles son estos? Por ejemplo, el mapa, la vista de mapa en 2D. Es decir, tú cuando mueres puedes apretar el left trigger y eso te permite ver en qué posición están tus enemigos. justo cuando mueres, lo cual pues te ayuda para tener una mejor estrategia. Actually, you opened the beta for us. We played the whole 6 maps. You can vote for in facebook.com/Gears of War for your favorites, and then you have like this vibe that the lightning, the vibe, everything is different. It's not so dark anymore. You have like this, well, evidently it's summertime that you have said in many other interviews and info. But what can you tell us about the I don't know, the fresh vibe that you have in Gears of War 3?
Well, the problem when you're making a sequel is you want to maintain and continue to kind of give people the memory of what they loved with the first couple games, right? So if you look at the map like Overpass, kind of has that Gears 1 vibe where it's kind of like, you know, gray columns and kind of destroyed, you know, European architecture. But then you look at a map like Mercy or even Old Town, and they kind of have that, you know, tropic environment, kind of small town vibe to them, but also with kind of bright sunlight. For me personally, I'm a big fan of well-lit maps these days, because I think when you're spending hundreds, if not more, hours in a multiplayer environment, you want to be in a place where you can see what's going on. You don't want to be in a dark, oppressive, rainy, depressing location, and that's one of the things that we kept in mind as we built the multiplayer.
Y dos palabras, servidores dedicados.
Servidores dedicados también es muy importante, porque toda esa parte del host es el que va a ganar porque tiene toda esa ventaja, sí sucede, es una realidad. Entonces, servidores dedicados son muy buenos, es como democratizarlo, y hablando de la democratización del juego, qué término tan payaso, pero toda esta parte de que ya es muy fácil voltear y ver a dónde tienes que ir y qué tienes que hacer, porque uno como novato, y yo, todos hemos novatos alguna vez, empieza a jugar y dices, ¿para dónde voy o qué tengo que hacer? Y ya si ves capturar, ok, voy a capturar, y ya llegas y como que puedes seguir un set de instrucciones que te ayudan y lo hacen más amigable.
About the recording process of the voices and all the story in Gears of War 3, what's like the most iconic thing in Coltrane? Do you have like a more deep story? Because you have like this desperate struggle in Gears of War 3. What about the Coltrane perspective in Gears of War 3?
Well, you know, we're speaking about the beta version,
yep,
where you play, get to a certain level, it's unlockable, and then you can play Thrashball code. So that's the thing that you get to go back to Coltrane's hometown, see where he comes from, and then that gives you a lot more backstory on why he is the way he is, what kind of athlete he was back in the day, what kind of Thrashball player, and what kind of person he was. So it's a little more into their personality. And not just so much, yeah, you're going to get the yelling and screaming and all the intensity, but it's just a little bit backstory on the characters, give them some depth, so that they're really human. They're human beings like you and me.
Last question. Evidently, we talked about the multiplayer beta, all the things, but in Gears 3, are we having a more deeper character development with with everything?
Yeah, I mean, the campaign is the longest campaign that we've done. It's the thickest, the meatiest, the most replayable we've done.
Yep.
And with every over-the-top set piece and every crazy, gory moment, there's going to be some great moments for some of the characters in there. Cole gets some moments, Dom gets some moments, Marcus even. I mean, all of them have some great moments that kind of speak to who the characters ultimately are and what they're really about. Speaking of Dom, you kind of remind me a little bit of him there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of that look right there. You might want to grow the full beard for Gears 3.
Actually, I had a full beard,
Really?
and I just shaved for this thing.
You got more of a Dom Gears 2 look going on right now.
Yeah, but she made me do it. Well, she's off camera, but
She's mean, See, scary right there.
Cliff, thank you very much for this interview. And what's the last thing? What can you tell the Mexican fan of Gears? Because down there, the community is insane for Gears of War. We have, we still played it. We still play it like every Saturday. The community is huge. They're translating the comic books, the books, everything. So what can you tell to the Mexican fans that they have to play Gears of War 3?
That's a very, very difficult question to answer. I can just tell you that they're going to love it more than they're going to love the last 2 games combined. And I think when we set out to build Gears, we wanted Gears to be a global property. We didn't just want it to be Marcus. We wanted to speak to all sorts of different people all over the world, and I really think we've hit that with Gears as far as the cast of characters and what they ultimately go through.
Cliff, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Do you know that the Ravens lost to the Steelers? I'm just kidding, because you're a Raven fan.
Oh my gosh. See, you're trying to bring Terry out now, aren't you? Like you really walking on thin ice.
Okay, then.
But technically, everybody lost to the Packers this year.